Welcome to qualifying for round 5 of season 3 of the F.E.M.R.L here in Jeddah. As we see the first driver coming out is Gabriel in the number 36 Red Bull Porsche, along with I think one of the McLaren Octagons. Yes, it is one of the McLaren Octagons. It is Chaos Andale. In fact, the first driver out on circuit. Then Livery Cabinet coming out in the Mahindra, and then Gabriel. But we saw Gabriel, the first one, rolling out of the pit box. Then we have Arthur in the 5 along with Marcos Dunn in the Envision, as we see his teammate Mr. F.E.M.R.L in the pits. Enoch Yu, the championship leader, is coming out in the number 29 TWG Andretti, along with Casting his compatriot in the number 20 Nissan, along with his teammate Andre Nesbesny. Arnold Yu is now coming out of the pits in the other Andretti in 25. Zygmunt is still currently sitting in the pits in the Alpine. His teammate Victor Levi is already out on the circuit. Philip Williams is out as well for DSAPX Penske. His teammate Freddie Harrison just come out of the pit box. Olilo is still in the pits. Tommy's now coming out onto the circuit in the number 45 Loya F.E.M.R.L. Saragi in the 76 now coming out of the pits, as we see Cooper Ivy in the 26 coming out. It's just Verstio now coming down pit row and into the circuit. So all the drivers are out on the circuit and setting an out lap. Red Bull Porsche looking quite strong after winning the last race at Manama. McLaren Octagon is in a rough situation, currently on 6 points overall, all scored by Matthew Hart at the opening round of the season. So we'll see if Chaos Andale and Saraki could pick up their pace. Here in Jeddah, the number 14 is having a pretty rough season so far. He had crashes in his opening race at Las Vegas and also at Manama. So hopefully Chaos Andale could have a clean race and score some points for the team. Saragi is also on 0 points at the moment. Livery Cabinet has started his flying lap of the session along with one of Neon Bronze and Gabriel. Endel De Vries is running the final corner in number 17. There is his teammate Arthur. He's coming down the main straight and starting his flying lap along with Marcos Dunn and Enoch Yu. The Hong Kong driver currently leading the championship after taking 2 wins at Mexico City and Vegas. Just lost out to the win to Versti after having tire wear problems, even lost out of the podium at the end, unfortunately. But we'll see if the Hong Kong driver could come back strong here in Jeddah. Philip Williams crosses the line to start his flying lap of the session. Gabriel sets the fastest sector 1 of 31.249. So it's looking good for the driver driving in the number 36 Red Bull Porsche. Olilo in the number 83 is going to cross the line to start his flying lap of the session. He's having quite a good season so far, I would say, getting multiple podiums for Mahindra Racing as Verstier crosses the line to set his flying lap, as we're on board with Chaos Andale in the number 14 McLaren Octagon. He is coming down sector 3 and into the final corner before he heads down the main straight and cross the line to set his first time with attack mode open. Here comes the number 14 German driver Chaos Andale from McLaren Octagon. He sets a benchmark time of 1:24.842. Cabinet goes second fastest. Gabriel goes fastest with 1:24.533. For Red Bull Porsche, Arthur goes slowest overall for fastest. Marcos Dunn goes 4th. As we're seeing Endel De Vries and Enoch Yu crossing the line first. It's the Dutch driver. He's going to be P6. Enoch Yu goes second fastest, just behind his title rival Gabriel. Mkar Singh goes slowest overall. Actually, no, he goes 6th. That's a solid lap from the Nissan. Victor Levi to the line. He goes 6th fastest. Here comes Philip Williams to the line. Zigo goes 6th. Then Mr. F.E.M.R.L goes P5. Philip Williams goes 13th. Yanis Dos Santos goes 5th. F.E.M.R.L currently 7th. Arnold Yu goes 3rd fastest. As we look to Tommy to the line in the 45, he's going to be 19th. Freddie Harrison goes 20th. Saragi goes 7th. Olilo goes 6th. Here comes Cooper Ivy to the line. He goes 18th fastest. As we look to Verstier in the 38, he's going to cross the line and go 5th fastest. With 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, we're going to look at the provisional times. Gabriel with the quickest time of 1:24.533. Then is Enoch Yu from his teammate Arnold Yu. Chaos Andale, Verstio, the 2 Mahindras in P6 and 7. Don't make the joke, please. Livery Cabinet in 6th and Olilo in 7th. Then is Saragi, Yanis Dos Santos, and Zygmunt actually goes 10 fastest, so fair play to the Alpine driver. Then is the 2 Envisions of Mr. F.E.M.R.L and his teammate Marcos Dunn in 11th and 12th. Then it's Tirolo Zigo, Victor Levi. The two Nissans are having a rough season. Andrin Esbesny is 15th, then his teammate Mkar Singh. Then the two brawls of Arthur and Endor De Vries. In 19th is Cooper Ivy, then it's his teammate Riley Watson in 20th. 21st is Sonny Zavaro. Then is the two DSAPX Penske drivers of Philip Williams and Freddie Harrison, with Tommy rounding off the runners in 24th. He's currently holding out one of the Alpines, that is Zygmunt, the Hungarian driver, in the number 6, currently 10th fastest, but he's stuck behind the Lola Yamaha app. Despite Tommy apparently having attack mode, he's going extremely slow. I think he's conserving energy as through goes. Zygmunt, he's going to come into the pits as we see Chaos Anderley, Gabriel, Lavari Cabinet, Marcos Dunn, and also Enoch Yu will be coming out from the pits to go for an out lap before they set their final lap of the session with about 2 minutes to go. As we get a quick shot of Marcos Dunn in the Envision, as we see Victor Levi in the 27 Alpine coming out along with Mkar Singh, I think one of the brawns of Arthur in the number 5 along with his teammate Endor De Vries in the 17. Both Neon Brawn GP and McLaren Octagon are having a struggling season, so hopefully these two teams could pick up the pace in this race and also the second half of the season. Mahindra Racing are having a solid season so far. Hopefully these two guys, the Rari Cabinet and also Ollie Lowe, being the champions of this series, could continue its pace and help Mahindra level up in terms of the constructors standings and maybe challenge Red Bull Porsche and TWG Andretti for the top spot. As we go on board with the number 36 Red Bull Porsche of Gabriel, they are currently fastest in qualifying, and Gabriel has definitely been one of the top drivers this season so far, taking a win at Sao Paulo, and also firmly in the title fight as Lavari Cabinet crosses the line to start his flying out of the session along with Gabriel and also Chaos Adelaide and number 14 McLaren Octagon. Here comes Marcos Dunn in the Envision Racing to start his flying lap of the session. Arthur is coming around the final corner now in the Neon Brawn GP number 5. He is going to cross the line to start his final flying lap along with not only his teammate Endor De Vries but also Enoch Yu in the number 29. TWG Andretti, as we see Ollie Lowe now coming around the final corner. Mkar Singh is going to cross the line to start his flying lap of the session. Gabriel with the quickest first sector of 31.199 to Tirolo Zigo, the F2 star, currently starting his final flying lap of the session along with Zygmunt and also Yanis Dos Santos. Zygmunt crosses the line, the clock hits 0, so a few drivers won't make it to the line in time, including Mr. Finaziero, Verstio, Saragi, and also Tommy and Philip Williams, Riley Watson as well. That is it for their qualifying. Tommy crosses the line now, and obviously that is his qualifying session done. Cooper Ivy will also not have a second lap in. Here comes Chaos Andley, a driver that does have a second lap. He's going to cross the line and stays 4th fastest. Gabriel extends his lead at the top with a 124.016 as here comes Marcos Dunn to the line. Will he improve from 12th? He's going to go up to 11th, passing his teammate in Mr. Finaziero. Both of the Andrettis are still out on the track. Here comes Arthur in the number 5. He's going to cross the line. Will he improve from 17th? Yes, he will. He's going to go 13th. Enoch Yu stays 2nd. Victor Levi from 15th is going to go up to 7th place. Here comes Mkar Singh. Will he improve from 17th? He will go up to 16th, passing his teammate Andrin Esbesny. Endor De Vries will stay 18th fastest. Here comes Sonny Zavaro. He stays 21st. Tirolo Zigo to the line. He goes up to 11th, just behind his teammate. Ollie Lowe will stay 8th fastest. Here comes Yanis Dos Santos to the line. He stays 10th as Zygmunt goes 9th fastest as the qualified session ends. That's it then for qualifying here in Jeddah. Let's see the times. Gabriel with the quickest time of 124.016. Then is Enoch Yu from his teammate Arnold UK, Osandale Verstio, Lavari Cabinet, Victor Levi, Ollie Lowe, Zygmunt and Saragi running out the top 10. Dennis Yanis dos Santos, Torello Zigo, Marcos Dunn, Mr. Fanazio, Arthur Casting, Andre Nesbesny, Endel De Vries, Cooper Ivy, Riley Watson, Sonny DeZavara, Philip Williams, Freddie Harrison, and Tommy rounds off the grid. We will see you soon for the main race here in Jeddah and also some F2 MJC and F1 MC races when the IMRF returns.